The Georgia State Senate just announced they're going to open up an investigation on Fani Willis. There's two other points of bad news for her. But first, how bad is it for her when The View comes out and defends Trump against her? Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. This is where the happy patriots are, all the way to Trump winning this fall as our president. It's coming.
But his attorneys are calling for the case to be dismissed in Georgia and for Fulton County DA Fani Willis to be disqualified amid allegations of an inappropriate relationship with one of her three prosecutors. Follow it?
Joy Behar is acknowledging that her audience is so slow. She's like, are you following this one sentence?
We used to say prosecutors were like roaches. Like, you get rid of two and then like 10 more show up. So even if she resigns and even if he resigns, there are just going to be two, perhaps even better prosecutors to take their place.
Sunny Hostin weighs in that prosecutors are like roaches. Fani Willis and Nathan Wade are like roaches. That's Sunny Hostin.
Why does Trump keep saying she should resign?
Well, I think the issue is that there is an appearance of impropriety if you are sleeping as the district attorney, if you are, allegedly.
She doesn't admit to that.
She's not admitting to that. If you are sleeping with your special counsel that you appointed to a job and that person makes money doing that, right?
Sunny Hostin is the most bury the needle liberal, and she cannot come out and defend what Fani Willis did. This might be the first time in The View's history.
But the other thing we need to remember is this is probably one of the strongest cases against Trump. And she asked two other much more qualified lawyers to take it on, and they did not want to. I would not want to take this job on. You know what it's like to cross Trump.
Sunny Hostin's wrong here because E. Jean Carroll crossed Trump and just got $83 million settlement. So these two other lawyers that would not take the case, it's not because they're afraid of getting persecuted. It's because they know that Fani Willis is a hack and this is a terrible case to take, and only an amateur like Fani Willis and Nathan Wade would take it.
There's many cases that have fallen apart because an attorney is sleeping with a client, or people in the prosecutor's office are having phone sex with a witness.
There's Ana Navarro's opinion on lawyers and on Fani Willis, that they're corrupt.
Yes. At a minimum, this is going to delay the case, and it very likely will till after Election Day. The Trump folks they do have the right to try to use every delay tactic in the book.
And that's Elisa Farrah Griffin saying this case is going to get delayed for Trump, meaning she's giving him the win. If he delays, he wins. This is a huge pro-Trump acknowledgement by all the ladies on The View.
But I do agree that it could be delayed because they would have to get new prosecutors.
Yeah. Fani Willis went to bed with a guy and now they got to replace her. It takes more time. Trump wins.
I agree with you. You don't go to a black church. You have a press conference and you deny it if you're not doing it.
Now they're condemning Fani Willis for going to the black church instead of to the press. They smell a rat, just like we smell a rat. I'm so glad The View caught up to the rest of us a week later.
And that's why I have a legal note. District Attorney Fani Willis has neither confirmed nor denied a relationship with Nathan Wade and has denied claims she acted improperly in hiring him. Wade has not responded to the allegation.
That's a legal note by Sunny Hostin, who usually has to read the legal note for Trump. And now she's having to read a legal note for Fani Willis. Who's in worse hot water?
You know, this is the Trump playbook. Postpone everything. Postpone the border. Postpone the economy. Postpone everything. And postpone this case. He figures, oh, maybe I'll be in office and I won't have to go to jail. That is his whole MO.
That's right, baby. Get used to it, and it's working. Now let's get to that Georgia State Senate news on all these investigations that are opening up on Fani Willis. That's The View. Let's get to Greg Price on Twitter. Breaking: Georgia State Senate has voted 30-19 to create a special committee to investigate Fani Willis. That is another opening besides the divorce hearing that she has to deal with. This is the Georgia State Senate. It will have 6 Republicans and 3 Democrats, so Trump has a chance of possible victory, has full subpoena power, and can require testimony under oath. Here's Atlanta. Associated Press: Georgia's state Senate joined attempts to investigate Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis on Friday. voting 30-19 to create a special committee that Republican senators say is needed to determine whether the Democratic district attorney misspent state tax money in her prosecution of former President Donald Trump and others. I only brought this up because now they're calling her a Democrat district attorney. They're calling Fani Willis that. They never called her that before. It was just DA Fani Willis. Now it's Democrat because they're implying it's the Republicans that are putting this thing together. See, the Georgia Senate, they're saying, oh, now it's politics. But that's a huge win for Trump, that the press will admit that this is politics. That's what we've been saying all along. Welcome aboard, Associated Press. You're only a month behind this barely literate comic book artist. Quote, this has to do with following state funds, said Republican Senator Matt Brass of Noonan. We want to know, where's our money going? It's going into Fani Willis's trousers. The committee, which doesn't require approval by the House or Governor Brian Kemp, because, he probably wouldn't approve it, he might still veto it, is tasked with making recommendations on state laws and spending based on its findings. But the committee can't directly sanction Willis, and Democrats denounced it as a partisan attempt to try to play to Trump and his supporters. Yeah, because Kemp and Raffensperger are so pro-Trump. Quote, you're talking about partisan politics. That's all you're talking about, said Democratic Senator David Lucas of Macon. Yeah. Welcome aboard lawfare as politics. I'm glad that you're finally agreeing, because the whole case was only brought because of politics, you hack. Democratic members of the state Senate blasted their Republican colleagues for creating a special committee that will, quote, get into bedroom politics. Yeah. Oh, it was the Republicans that got into bedroom politics, not Fani Willis. Someone got into the bedroom first. No one's volunteering to get in the bedroom first with Fani Willis other than Nathan Wade. The allegations have sparked other investigations, including from Bob Ellis, a member of Fulton County's Board of Commissioners, who said in a statement last week that he would pursue a full investigation in the allegations. That's a new front opening up on Fani Willis. This is Bob Ellis of Fulton County's Board of Commissioners. But wait, there's more. And State Rep Charlize Byrd, a Republican, that now they care what everyone's party is. You notice that? They never go, this judge on E. Jean Carroll, a Democrat. This Judge Chutkin, a Democrat. This Jack Willis, a Democrat. Fani Willis, a Democrat. But suddenly, State Rep Charlize Byrd, a Republican, also introduced articles of impeachment against Willis on Friday in Georgia's lower chamber. That's a third front opened against Fani Willis just in the last couple days, where they've introduced articles of impeachment against Fani Willis. Trump this week sought to use the allegations to get charges against him in Georgia dismissed, with his lawyer referring to the alleged romantic relationship in a court filing. That was just Thursday. So Trump's trying to get this thing dismissed. That's his job. Good job. I hope it does get dismissed. At the very least, Fani Willis will delay things greatly, which is a win for Trump. 4 to 5 videos a day. Don't miss out. Click the subscribe button. I'm Doug in Exile.